Good information, Mike. Wind at 320 degrees at 6, temperature 53, altimeter 3000.
People like you, organizations like RampCheck, I love you guys.
4, 5, 6, gotta be down, ready now.
You are clear for takeoff runway 21 left. Winds are calm. Stand by for the retrans on uniform. It's showtime.
Hey everybody, welcome to, where's the camera at? There it is. Hi guys. Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of the RampCheck Aviation Podcast. I'm Tony.
I'm Aaron.
And yo soy Ryan.
Soy Ryan.
Oh, wow, brothers. It's been a couple weeks.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just things kind of happened. Last time we were planning to do it, and then that epic snowstorm happened in northern Utah that kind of doused our plans. And then we were out of town, or actually traveling to work out of town. Speaking of, while we were out of town working, we spent a little bit of time at Luke Air Force Base.
We did.
Had a pretty
fun time.
as Aaron says, epic.
Do you have that
moment.
Do you have that queued up, brother?
Not queued up.
Okay.
Not queued up, but I will I'll get that here in a second.
Yeah, let's get that.
We need to
loaded
make sure
up
we
so
show
can...
that. And then also, when we were at Sky Harbor, Aaron and I flew. Tony drove because he was closer. Aaron and I went to the top of one of the parking structures and it ended up being perfect timing. If you follow,
it was perfect timing.
We show up and it was like, okay, Aaron and Ryan are here. Let's launch the Pegasus. Let's launch the F-18s. Let's launch the C-17. It was pretty cool.
It was great.
Badass.
Yes, Wadman, we are actually live. It's only been 2 weeks.
I know, right? I guess that means that Matt missed us. So
yeah.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah.
We did. We missed you as well. So lots to talk about tonight. It's amazing how much happens in a 2-week span. When you kind of miss things and you're not really out of the loop, but we can't really report on it. So I've got a ton of cool clips that I want to play tonight. Just quick little video clips. And of course, we've got a lot to talk about. The 737 MAX 9 having some issues with its, I want to make sure I say this correctly, door plug, not anyway.
Door plug.
Yes, with
the back door plug.
The door plug.
Hey, it is near the aft of the aircraft.
It is.
Yeah,
it definitely is. And then let's see what else. United's CEO decides that he would rather be diverse than safe. Not in a million words, but anyway, we'll cover that here shortly as well. And
what's up with these people, man?
The F-16. Oh my God, 50 years old.
Yeah, you're just a little older than it.
I'm only 6 years old.
Tony was 6 years old when it first flew.
Hey, I remember. Well, we'll talk about this later during the podcast.
That's actually not true. He was older than that, right?
We'll have some F-16 memories, but
something like that.
And then
no, I think 6. Yeah,
about
6.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. 56 minus 6 is 50. The F-16 is 50.
So it flew 3 years. It flew 3 years before I was born.
It's got to be your bull.
Yeah.
No.
It has got to be your bull.
Images, what's up, bros? Sorry, I haven't been joining in a while, and I should try and get back on it. Well, we appreciate it. Your time.
Because your timing is perfect. We've been gone for a little bit.
Yeah, we've been gone for a couple of weeks.
No, we haven't. Tell him we've been on and he missed.
Oh, dude, you missed so much shit. You wouldn't believe it. Anyway,
welcome back.
Yes, welcome back. And then let's see
We are. Oh yeah. I was just gonna say we are live again on Instagram. So we can't show your comments on screen on the live stream, but if you went over to our YouTube channel and watch the live stream there, we can interact with you we can put your messages on screen, but we can just read messages and say hi through this way. I've got Instagram pulled up on my iPhone. So anyway, I've got that video pulled up if you want me
from us out at Luke Air Force Base.
Yeah. And before you play it, let's, we were out playing spots, taking pictures. We were in one spot with Viper images, right? And
Yep.
And thanks to him if he's listening for taking us out there and showing us some spots. But as we were leaving, we went up to the end of one of the runways there, and we're like, hey, we should do a live for all of our watchers, our listeners. Let's jump on. I had no idea this was going to happen, and it was one of the most badass things I've ever experienced. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
What do we got?
Right over us.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, here we go, people. Here we go. And he pulled up like right over our heads. It was so
right
awesome.
above it. And
holy shit, that was happening. You don't get that shit at Red Flag. Yeah.
No, we don't get that shit on an Instagram Live either.
Yeah, we were surprised to say the least.
We really planned that. Actually.
Oh shit!
I've never
like
been that close to
okay.
fighter jet when you actually feel the
yeah. Oh yeah, dude. I remember my eardrums were like rattling, and I could feel it in my chest.
And all the dust and everything that it kicked up. That was insane. Yeah,
I'll play the quick part one more time. Here we go. And you can just see the vape coming off of the wingtips. He was pulling up, man.
That was awesome.
Pretty awesome.
We'd like to think he did that because he saw all of us out at the end of the runway there.
I'm gonna take credit for that because we were in this one spot and I wanted to go there all afternoon. Right? No, we'll just shoot from here. This is fine. And then
I didn't want to go up there early. I wanted to shoot where we were at.
I wish
it was great timing.
Yeah. Anyway, hopefully the pilot follows us and was able to see. Anyway, that was
we were out there shooting all day, and we're actually Viper Images gave one of the instructor pilots our contact info, and he got a hold of us through Instagram, and I guess there was like four pilots, their very first flight in the F-35 that day
from the Dutch Air Force, right?
That's right. They were Dutch pilots.
The Dutch
that's
Air
right.
Force. So that
and
was
for those of you that don't know, that's from the Netherlands.
From the nether regions. Wait, no,
nether.
He knows the
That's right. Exactly. Exactly.
Aircraft images, I'll definitely go back and watch in all the previous episodes I missed for sure. Well, we appreciate that.
All right.
And when you do, bring a friend or family member and bring them along and get them on the podcast. It's just like a really fun drug. Anyway, whatever.
Okay. Hey, so we've kind of mentioned all we need to talk about, but I'm kind of wondering where our little palate cleansing videos are.
Oh, you want one?
You usually do.
I've got a bunch.
I guess that last one was
a pretty good one.
That was ours.
That was our own too.
Yeah,
that's cool. That was our own. I love it. Okay. All right. Are you ready? This is pretty damn cool. And let's see. Let me get this. Let me full screen this badass clip here. Check this out.
Okay. Oh yeah, this was great.
What's that?
Whose footage is this one? Because there was a bunch of people that got this.
Yeah, I think this is M.K. Henry or M.
No, Mike Henry.
Mike Henry.
M.Y.K.
Mike Henry.
Yeah, that'd be pretty fun flying the C-17s like that.
Yeah, it's too bad those guys aren't having fun right now.
Yeah, that's pretty sick, dude. Hey, the C-17 has a stick. It's not a yoke.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, hell yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you know what spot that is?
I
Let's
don't
see,
know,
let's see what
man.
the post
God,
is. So
we
the
have.
post is,
I mean, I've seen that background a million times, and so I'm sure
the
you know it.
Sidewinder range. Okay, whoever's watching tonight, comment. Let us know where the Sidewinder range is. Because I want to go there. That looks pretty amazing. So this was posted on X by @_Dan_Ryan, and credit goes out to Mike Henry on Instagram for that. But just
Great
badass.
video. Look at that.
That's awesome.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's sick, man. Love it.
So does anybody know where Sidewinder range is? Please comment and let us know.
I'm sure we can find out.
Yeah.
Love it.
All right.
Me too. All right. Let's see. Do we want another one? Another one really quick? I got a good one here. Let's see. Where'd it go?
I might you do yours. I'm actually working on one too. God, we started talking about like our trip to Arizona. I'm like, shit, I forgot to upload some of the photos and videos of the trip.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because if you have anything queued up, we should show some of the spotting we did at Sky Harbor as well.
Okay, here we go.
If you haven't.
Yes.
Yeah.
World's largest paper airplane launch right here on the RampCheck Aviation.
Shit.
Look at that.
Oh, that's funny.
Look at that thing.
Holy shit.
Hope it doesn't hit that kid.
My God, how much does that thing weigh, you think?
I know, right?
Look, it's like
oh shit. It's gonna get the
taking a
little boy.
nosedive. That's awesome.
Dude, I remember when I was in junior high, there was our janitor. We had a kite day every year. And our janitor used to bring this huge ass homemade kite that he built. And that thing flew, and it was impressive. It would kind of remind me of a huge, like, paper airplane like that. That's pretty crazy.
Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Okay, I got one more here.
Okay.
So you know about, I'm sure if you're on Twitter and you follow like Flight Radar 24 and some of these other, like Flight Radar type accounts, tons of diversions going on in Europe from that latest storm. I can't remember the name, Irma or whatever. Anyway, so we've got a diversion here as well that actually happened on the ramp. So I lost it. Hold on. Damn it.
I've got a video queued up when you're ready that we can. It's just kind of a little compilation video of some Arizona videos, but go ahead, Tony.
Okay, here goes. Let's see.
Oh, jeez. The bag.
This thing gets some distance too. Check this out.
Wow.
So this is
it's like R2, man, running away.
Not over yet. Is what I want to know.
So this is in Edinburgh, England.
Edinburgh, yeah.
Yeah. And just decided
did
to
he
keep
get
going.
clearance to go out?
Oh.
How's that thing staying up? Damn. Well, how does that one guy in the Sky Chef's truck just see that and drive by it?
I'll tell you exactly why. It's not my job, mate.
Probably.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're in England, not Australia.
Shit.
Maybe he's a foreign exchange.
Let me hold on. It's not my job, governor. Is that better? I don't know.
Sure.
Let's see. Aircraft Images says it's literally so amazing what the Globemaster is capable of for cargo aircraft that size. Absolutely. Wadman says, isn't that Star Wars Canyon?
Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be the view part, like down and Sidewinder low level.
So Brady Kendrick, first time commenting. Looks like he's watching us on YouTube tonight.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Brady. Cool.
Appreciate that. So that is part of Sidewinder low level route in Cali, not too far flight time wise from Star Wars. Okay, so it's pretty close.
Nice.
Very close.
All right.
Thanks for that.
Yes, thanks for clarifying it, but that still tells me exactly. Well, how do we get there?
Well, there's multiple ways. We just need to do it.
Yes, we do. We do need to, and kind of bummed that red flag is going on right now, and we're not actually down there.
Yeah,
we had other shit
down
going
there.
on.
But hey,
24-2. So
check this video out. This is kind of what we were doing in Arizona.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Do we have any volume for this, or
what the hell's the volume? Ah, shit.
Anyway,
I'm gonna turn it off because we got to have the volume. I'll work on it. I'll work on getting a different upload. I don't know why the audio didn't upload on that one, but it is a live show. Sometimes we're trying to do things on the fly. So
that's right.
If you saw our first few live shows, we were miles ahead of where we used to be.
So. And if you heard our first actual podcast, you'd be like, "Wow, these guys are professionals."
No shit,
professionals.
Let's see what. For our first story, what do you guys think?
Yeah, we can jump into it.
I don't know.
All right, we'll just jump into it while Aaron's working on that. Let's see here.
Yeah, I'll just do. I'll continue on at the stories with you guys. I was just trying to get a couple.
Okay.
Couple of these.
Well,
that's all.
So this has been trending all over Twitter and in the aviation community, especially since Alaska Airlines had that issue where they lost a door plug. And Boeing's CEO, has been talking about diversity, equity, and more diversity. Thank you. And what's crazy to me is a lot of these CEOs are like totally in on this. So here is an interview that Scott Kirby from United Airlines. Scott Kirby is the CEO of United. He gave this to Axios back in June of 2021. I can't believe this is like almost 3 years ago. But just check this out. I guess I could. It's a live show, guys. Hold on.
What are you trying to do?
I'm playing a video clip here, and
you didn't hit it. Yeah, we're a little rusty tonight. Apparently,
I know we are a little rusty, and I'm usually used to sitting over there, and now I'm sitting over here tonight, so it's kind of messing me up because I'm left-handed. Is it the computer?
It's gotta be. That's what's off.
Maybe it is. Okay, let's see here. So, all right, here we go.
Okay.
How is diversity and diversity targets working into the Aviation Academy?
We have committed that 50% of the class of the classes will be women or people of color. Today, only 19% of our pilots at United Airlines are women or people of color. And by the way, from all the data I've seen, that's the highest of any airline in the country.
Oh,
white males don't just dominate.
Why does that fucking matter?
United Airlines.
Well, look, at United, I'm proud of the diversity that we actually have in our C-suite. I think if you look around corporate America.
Correct me if I'm saying though. So this was just based off your website, the people you list as executives. But out of 11 people, 3 are women. I believe 1 is a person of color.
That's correct.
Hey, why does it fucking matter?
I think,
that's a low bar.
Tell me why.
Yeah.
Raise your own bar.
Well, a lot of this is, focusing on it. We have programs one of the things we do is for every job when we do an interview, we require women and people of color to be involved in the interview process, bringing people in early in their careers as well, and giving them those opportunities and creating a stronger bench.
Okay. Lovely. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Let me, by the way, this is also United Airlines CEO Scott Kirby, just in case you were wondering.
Oh, God. Better turn the audio down on that, brother.
Oh, yeah.
I wish you could turn the video off, too, but then people wouldn't see how ridiculous it is.
Yeah. So this is the CEO of United Airlines, everybody, expressing his thank you, expressing his diversity
on with that.
and that's just
Okay.
Yeah.
So are we ready to go on this? Like, listen, okay.
Yep. And then I want to play one more clip while you're
honestly,
talking about
like,
that.
if that's what he wants to do in his free time and that's his life, that's great. But you're out here preaching about when you're in an industry where safety is top priority and you're preaching about diversity and then you're cross-dressing and like, to me, it's a joke. To me, I see all this and I'm like, I'll never fly on United because of it. Not because they want diversity. It's because I don't feel like their focus is on safety, which should be getting you to your destination safely, which
Right.
should be a pleasant experience, which should be all those things should be your focus. But then he comes out and does that. But then there's a video of him doing that. Ugh. Like, I don't know. It irritates.
It's annoying as hell. And
Yeah.
no, I mean, honestly, it's like, I'm actually speechless because it drives me absolute nuts.
Well,
Right.
it's like when he's saying that and we're applauding. It's like, we're not sitting here saying that it's not good to think in the terms of diversity, but it shouldn't be your top priority.
We've kind of covered this a few times, over the last, several years on before we started live streaming and the video and we did audio. Aviation, it's one of those industries where, well, actually any industry should be this way, actually. It should be 100% a meritocracy, because
Absolutely.
if you're hiring people just because of the way they look, or if they have a vagina or a penis or whatever, or both, yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous. There's absolutely no,
or because
where's the safety aspect of that? Okay,
right.
and this has nothing to do with being racist or a bigot or you name it, because it doesn't matter if you're male, female, what race you are, what you look like. If you have the skills to fly an airplane safely with customers sitting in the back, you're hired. It doesn't matter.
Right.
But if you're just hired, you're just hired because they're trying to do a check mark and a quota, oh, we need to hire somebody that looks different than I do, that is absolutely ridiculous. And I don't know who would support that shit.
And that's actually the exact thing that they're trying to get away from. And what I mean by that is like, if you have two people and one is more qualified than the other, but you give it to the other one because you want diversity, you are discriminating someone based on their race or gender. And it's
dude, exactly.
You shouldn't do, right?
DEI is the worst shit that's happened in this country in a long time.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely.
And it's ridiculous. And you'll get that group of people that are like, oh, well, then what about the poor, woman or the poor, black person over there? So you're racist then because you think just because they're black or they're a woman that they're stupider than somebody else or somebody that looks like you, like
them being less
like that's worse. That's my opinion.
So, right then and there, and discrimination.
So none of that makes any sense. Especially when this is an aviation podcast. So especially when it comes to aviation, like, and we just flew last week, not even a week ago. And to me, when I'm sitting in the galley there, and I just want to feel like my flight crew is experienced and they're safe, like,
and they're focused on the safety procedures.
It really doesn't matter to me what they look like. Like, they can fly the airplane safely. It's what it should be. And so for a CEO to just go on there and be like, here, pat me on the back because we have the most diversity. It's like, fuck off, dude. Oh, sorry. I guess I
want to play a quick clip here from Rob Schneider on this exact subject. Here we go.
The CEO of United Airlines last month, the CEO, he announced of all the hiring for all the new pilots that are coming up this year, all the hiring for the new pilots, the main focus is going to be diversity. What? Diversity? Not the best pilots you can find? The ones with the most hours of experience? Ones you've done it before? Maybe? Nope, diversity. I don't know about you, but I'm sick and tired of flying all the time with these white pilots landing safely and on time. Boring.
Anyway.
United Airlines.
Yeah, so
That's pretty good.
Yep. And then let's see here. And then in the meantime, with all this stuff going on, the FAA is like, hold my beer.
Yeah, the FAA is like, we need to cash in on this.
Yes.
So what can we do to piss the American people off even more?
FAA's diversity push includes focus on, check this out, hiring people with severe intellectual and psychiatric disabilities. Wait, what?
Oh,
Dude.
Psychiatric? Like, okay, listen, I'm all about companies hiring people with disabilities. Absolutely, but probably not a guy without arms flying an airplane. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I'm all about them hiring people with disabilities too, but not because of their disability.
Because
hire them because they're still qualified. You might have to make a few exceptions or accommodations depending on what the disability is, but hire them because they can still do the job. Just like, I mean, if you got to build a ramp because the person's in a wheelchair, like build a fucking ramp. But like, other than that, like hire them because they're smart or they know how to do something. But if you're hiring people because, I mean, like this FAA wants to hire people with major mental problems, that is fucking dangerous.
Well, I'll tell you what, brothers, I may piss a few people off by saying this, but I feel super safe knowing now that the FAA is pushing to hire psychopaths and retards.
Yeah, well,
I mean, seriously.
I don't get it, man.
Now, like as we talked about, the aviation industry is not really an industry that you should screw around with safety. And like you said, the FAA is like, hold my beer. They're just jumping on things while it's publicly the thing to talk about, and how can they just piss people off more? So you know what? Whatever.
Yeah, and then just one more thing on that. So for those of you that are nervous about flying the new Max 9 because of the door plug issues, just want to reassure you that the Boeing CEO assures nervous flyers now that all 737 aircraft are built to the highest diversity standards.
Oh, okay. I feel much better.
That's not real, is it? That's like
that's the Babylon B.
Yeah, okay. Babylon B.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking on screen. Yeah. Anyway, so that whole Alaskan Airlines 737 Max 9 thing happened between now and our last live stream. So it's
it did.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of people know about it, but basically it was a 737 Max 9 and one of the door plugs, which is put in place of an emergency exit door when the emergency exit door is inactive, when they don't need it. So they just put a plug in it, and it's a pretty common thing. It's been that way even on other 737s, not just the Max.
Right.
And so it's a pretty common thing to do these door plugs like this. Well, apparently there was some missing bolts or bad bolts, or and the door plug just flew off. Now, Alaska and Boeing both, dodged a bullet on this one, because had that aircraft been up at altitude and that door blew, we probably would have a loss of aircraft and everyone on board, and Boeing's MAX program, and Boeing would probably go bankrupt, to be honest.
The MAX program would be dead.
And thank God that did not happen.
Right.
I mean, there's issues with all manufacturers and all aircraft. It's just unfortunately of late, Boeing and their quality control issues just keep freaking shooting themselves in the foot. And I hope they get their shit together. I don't know if the CEO needs to be changed again or whatever, because I mean, to be honest, we freaking need Boeing to succeed in the industry. I mean, Airbus can't take it all, and Boeing, they do have great products, and it's a company with
and whether this is really
much history, it just needs to be fixed, man.
Right. Whether this specific incident is related or not, this is what happens when you're more focused on diverse. I kind of had a anyway.
This a niner in there.
This is what happens when you're more focused on checking boxes than you are on hiring the people that are the most qualified. Now, more information has come out about this, and it said that actual Boeing personnel that they took this specific plug out and put it back in, and they didn't properly secure it like it was supposed to be, and this is what happened. So anyway, aircraft images, it seems like they're trying to escape the actual reality of what should be really happening and what is actually happening. Yeah, welcome to the last 3 years.
Something funny just to touch on our last story.
So
my girlfriend flew back east the other day, and after this story, she sent, I don't know if you can see that, but she sent me a picture of her row, and it has some tape over the window after talking about the aircraft door. She says, "I feel safe," and she actually sent it to the three of us. But anyway,
I know that was pretty funny. That was pretty funny.
I should have downloaded that. So I could put it up
it's
on
all
the
right.
podcast.
I forgot about that.
Matt, the man. I'm glad you're back. It was awesome seeing the planes at Phoenix. Well, cool. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah,
appreciate it, man.
Absolutely. So I do have some videos now from Phoenix if y'all want to kind of go through some.
We need a bit of a palate cleanser after that story. Anyway.
Yeah, we've got a couple videos here. Okay, so here's the first departure. This
dude.
I tell you what, Ryan and he wasn't wrong when we showed up at the right time. And the runways that they were using was just perfect, right on top of the parking structure.
Yeah, that was within minutes of us parking down. Within minutes of making about 30 circles going up a parking structure.
Exactly.
So is that KC-46? Is that part of the Phoenix Air National Guard?
No,
it's not.
Okay. No, it was just a transient. Okay, now this was a treat too. So and then near right after, it's a Canadian C-17. So we got a Canadian moose, eh?
That noise.
Yeah, because that's the reason why I asked if that was part of Phoenix Air National Guard. That's their air base.
Yeah. We could see their KC-135s there. Yeah.
Well, we got to hear zoom in on this. This is Canadian.
Yeah. Okay, and then and then a pair of growlers departed just out of nowhere, and we were like, "Holy shit!" Yeah.
Those FedEx MD-10s on the ramp too. That was awesome.
Yep. Those would take off, but beggars can't be choosers, right?
You guys.
That's right. Okay. Now this next video is cool. So we got some footage of that awesome Southwest Old Glory, and then we've got a FedEx Heavy here, A300.
Yep.
That was cool.
Old A300.
That big climb.
Yeah.
Notice how much higher it is than everything else.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It must be empty.
Exactly. And then right after that, we have, and then of course we had to get this awesome patriotic 737 departing.
Love it.
Love that paint.
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah. You know, those guys at Flight Radar 24, they have a podcast too, an aviation podcast. And they were actually knocking Southwest for making such a U.S. patriotic airplane.
Who was? I missed that.
The guys that do the Flight Radar 24, they, you know, the flight tracking software, and they have a they have a podcast, and they were actually knocking it when that first came out, and I was like, man, fuck them.
Well, you know,
Go fuck yourself.
yes,
Yeah.
they can.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Exactly.
that
Okay.
clear?
Last video I'll play. We got a couple cool angles here. So
Nine. Is
got
that
a
an 1820?
no. It's a Neo. It's an
It's a
A320
Neo.
Neo.
Okay. Oh, it is a little bit bigger. Sorry.
Yeah, and then soon after he like starts pulling into the gate, he or she. I guess I don't know the gender of the airplane, but
Not the more
anyway.
Neo.
And then we have another Canadian.
This was cool.
This
Yeah.
was awesome.
Dreamliner.
Yep, Dreamliner depart. That was cool to see.
Yeah,
I
and this
mean,
was all like
all within like
back to back to
30
back.
minutes of each other.
Yeah, it was really cool.
This one was heading to Toronto.
I really do like the blacked out cockpit.
Looks great. Yeah.
I do.
Looks good.
kind of
The raccoon eyes. It's a lot like what a lot of airlines do with the Airbuses.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially the new 350s, A350.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess the Neos. But
Yeah, especially. But
That's
but anyway,
awesome.
that
That
was
just-
yeah.
that was
we,
way cool.
we got a lot of good footage on,
Sorry, had
on
to
that
drive
day.
through that. Brady Kendrick again, rooting for Boeing to get it figured out. Love their aircraft as a passenger. Flew the 787 for the first time on American Airlines 2 weeks ago. It was by far the best flying experience I've had. Yeah, absolutely,
I've heard.
Brady.
I cannot
Yeah.
wait to fly on one.
Hey, same.
Yeah.
And we're always rooting for Boeing as you are. And Wadman's saying the 787 first plane I got to work on. Nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
I love that. I don't know where I need to fly to get on one of those, but
I know, me neither.
we need to figure it out ASAP.
Absolutely.
ASAP.
Right.
Just kind of hit a little quiet spot there. So anyway,
Well,
remember
I'm still
to work on a 787. Yeah, that was awesome.
yeah, that was awesome.
anyway, as far as the 787 goes, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Dreamliners are nice. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. We don't really get a lot of Dreamliners into Salt Lake City. I mean, we used to get KLM Dreamliner. They used to bring a Dreamliner in all the time, but I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah,
It must just be like summer flights or something.
The last few times we've been into flew in or out of Salt Lake City, it was the A350 or the. Didn't we see an A330 there?
Yeah, A330 Neo and a regular A330.
Right, that's right. So yeah, bring the Dreamliner back to Salt Lake Delta. Come on.
Yeah, well, not it's a KLM that brings them.
Or
in.
KLM. What? Well,
Yeah.
But it's actually a partnership with.
Well, it is a partnership. I just for those serious av geeks that probably don't watch this, they know that Delta doesn't have Dreamliners, and so that's why I had to.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. Good to be thorough.
Brady Kendrick, I got lucky and caught it on LAS to DFW, Vegas to Dallas Fort Worth.
Oh, okay.
American also runs it daily from LAX
Interesting.
to DFW.
To Dallas, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, American is one of those airlines that uses a lot of their wide bodies for just domestic hops.
Yeah,
a lot of times.
hops,
777s all the time they're using for, here over the States, and their 787s and
yeah.
But anyway, I'm gonna play one more video from Arizona, and then we can move on to the next topic if you would like. But just once again, if you're watching on Instagram and you want to comment and interact with us, where we can put your comments on screen, just go to our YouTube channel, there is a link to our YouTube channel through our Instagram profile. But if not, hey, we're grateful you're watching. Thanks for watching, and those of you that are on YouTube right now. Looks like most of the watchers are on YouTube right now, so thank you for doing that. Okay, so here's the video. So these are the Dutch pilots out flying and training. But this is what they did for like 2 hours solid. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. So it's a good shot of them peeling off to the left here too.
And it was. Did you want to say something?
No, I was just gonna say we're off to the side watching.
Yes.
When we caught that video, we were on
at the end of the runway off the road.
The runway, the direction they were taking.
So the cool thing is we don't usually get to see this kind of action going on like at Hill Air Force Base or obviously not a red flag. So in that video that you just showed, the lower pilot is the student pilot, and then the instructor pilot is flying above.
Yeah.
Just like that. And typically the lower aircraft is like either doing a really low approach or a touch and go. And so you get to see all this cool action, and I know
it was great, man. There was a ton of photos too that that we got.
Head on over to our Instagram account and check out some of those photos Aaron got from that day. Wasn't red flag, but it still was awesome.
Oh, it was
exactly. Yeah, no.
Well, and the other thing too, there's no way we would have caught that departure like we did a red flag.
No.
Like we got at Luke. So that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, that was unique. I mean, that's the first time where I've spent almost a whole day like spotting out at Luke. But here's one of the photos. This is cool. You can see we've got a couple jets on the right runway and then a couple on the left runway. Instructor pilots flying the jets in the rear, and then you've got so obviously you'll have 4 jets like that just side by side in the pattern. It was really cool. It was really cool to see.
That was cool. Fun day. It was 70 something degrees, 70 degrees.
Beautiful.
Just hanging out.
Oh yeah, got a little bit of sun.
Yeah, it was cool.
Met a couple of normie av geeks out there that were just coming out to watch the airplanes. And,
that was cool.
It was a pretty fun day. It was pretty cool. And then Brian and I capped it off with playing pickleball. So
and I went to dinner with my daughter Bryn. So
you did. That was awesome. Yep. Yeah. So, Aaron, so a little bit of sad news in the aviation community, especially for Bone fans. Why don't we talk about this, brother?
Sure. So let me pull up a story real quick. I'm going to pull up a story from the drive.
Okay.
Some of y'all probably already seen this because the story is a little bit a couple weeks old, but B-1B bomber crash landing path seen in satellite image. So for those of you that didn't know, but up at Ellsworth Air Force Base, B-1 bomber crashed in fog at Ellsworth, and they basically lost the aircraft. But you can see here's they were attempting to land in bad weather and fog, and just unfortunately bit it. All 4 of the crew members on board did eject safely, though. They all are 4 are alive, so thank God for that. Years ago, there was actually an incident where a B-1 caught fire in flight, and the crew tried to eject, and there was a failure in the ejection seats, and they did not eject. And so they had to actually fly this bone on fire back. And this was in Texas, I believe, at Dice. And I mean, you imagine being just knowing you had already pulled the ejection handle and it didn't go.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you're like, holy shit, it could go at any second. And those pilots bravely, flew the aircraft back. All the crew members survived on that one too. And actually, I don't know if the bone on that one was a total loss or not. I don't remember. This was years ago, but anyway, it's good to see that the ejection seat issues have been fixed.
Definitely.
But
it makes me wonder what kind of a landing category is the B1? Do we know what
Oh
capability?
God, I don't know. What? It's too bad Taz isn't watching. But anyway, here's a photo
Sad.
of sad. Just crashed, a little bit burned out. Probably it probably didn't fully burn to the ground just because of how cold it was and everything. But you can see that left. Horizontal stabilizers like melted and like dangling down, and it's just too bad.
Hate to see it.
But anyway, so anyway, that aircraft actually was quite a star at Red Flag last year, and we actually got some awesome footage of and its aircraft. Let's see here. I even made a title for it. Rest in peace, B-1B Lancer 85-0085. But this aircraft was awesome. It was doing some awesome launches at Red Flag, and we actually were doing a live stream during this, and Tony actually, got video. But here's some still shots.
That's so nice.
This is and I believe this bone was called ruptured duck. And I know it's pretty funny, but so there it is launching to the north. We got Cheyenne launches, we got normal launches, but I mean, just
that's a beautiful shot.
Yes.
I love this. With those clouds sometimes at Nellis, man, it just hits it out of the park. And then there it is climbing out, getting out there above the clouds. Yeah. Here's another shot. And these are all of the Action Aircraft 85-0085.
Godspeed, ruptured duck.
Godspeed, ruptured duck. And then here's a couple shots of her, on approach into Nellis.
Yeah, I love the lighting on that one.
Yeah, the lighting.
And that's the actual one that crashed, right?
Yeah. Yep. This is the actual one we will never see again.
It's like, I don't mean to compare it to like losing a person, but when you lose an aircraft like that,
I know.
You that like sick feeling.
And especially since there's so few already, because they've already retired a bunch of them, and there's only around 60 of them left in service, and so when you lose one, and it's one of the finals, so probably has the least amount of hours and all the others, and it's totally gone. But anyway, yes, rest in peace, ruptured duck.
Brady Kendrick, this one sounds like a similar accident to the Texas deal. Was apparently an engine-related IFE, FOG and IFE, a bad comment.
Yeah, that's not good.
And at least that's a lot of what the chatter was at the time of the incident, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. So let's see.
And then aircraft images.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. That was just from previously when we were talking about.
When we were talking about some commercial.
He just said, if you don't want to forget about him, flown on 4 different prop planes. Now you just fly on the big jets. Yes. Although those prop planes are probably a little more fun. You feel it a little more.
Definitely do.
But it is cool to have the experience to be on especially a jumbo. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
For sure. So.
Yeah. I mean, we've talked about it before, and I mean, we've been. Ryan, have you ever flown on a wide body?
I have flown on a DC-10 to Hawaii.
Oh, that's right. That charter years ago.
DC-10, yeah, but that's my largest aircraft I've flown on.
That's cool. DC-10's cool. I'll probably never have the opportunity to fly on a DC-10. I know Tony has.
Well, yeah, and I remember I told you that. So our sister Lisa went to school in Hawaii, in Laie, and
Tony's like Hawaii. Do we have a Maui soundbite? You're welcome.
No, we have this one though.
Anyway, fuckers. She went to school in over there in the islands.
Yeah.
And so after that semester, we flew out, me, mom, and dad flew out. We spent a week out there, and then we are going to fly back with her. Well, so we were going to fly back all together, but I changed my flight so I could fly back on a 747.
Right.
And mom and dad let me, which was kind of cool. So I flew out.
And that was an old United. Was it a 747-100 or 200? It's a 200. That's right. Yeah, it wasn't that old.
Yeah,
it was.
Jesus,
Yeah.
I'm not that old. I'm only 56. Speaking of 56, anyway,
We'll get to that.
But yeah, so flew out on a DC-10, totally empty. I mean, I remember I had like the whole middle section to myself.
That's awesome.
And then on the way back on the 747, it was totally packed.
Yeah.
But,
That's cool. That's
it was
cool.
a great experience.
You know, my wide body, claims of fame. I flew to Europe on a Delta 777-200, and then flew back from Europe to the States on a Air France 747-400.
Nice.
Both flights were awesome because, I was just giddy as hell because I'm like, ooh, wide body 777, and
That's awesome.
I flew on a United 777 from Denver to Washington Dulles. Flew on a Boeing 767-400 from Los Angeles to Oahu.
Yeah. I've flown on 767-300 as well to San Diego.
I flew on a Delta DC-8 from Dallas to Salt Lake City.
Not a wide body though. We're talking wide bodies, not going to nostalgia lane.
I flew on a 737-800 to Phoenix.
DC-8. 4 engines. Okay, not a wide body.
There's not an 800 ER, brother.
Or a 900 ER, right?
There you go.
And I'm trying to think. Oh, and of course, the largest airplane I've flown on, the C-5 Galaxy.
Yeah.
Got you beat, brothers. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's cool. No, it's all good. It's good old history. I mean, gosh, I remember flying MD-80s, 727s, freak, I mean, it's just, all those are retired now. But that's crazy. So anyway, all right. Well, next story, brother. Let's do it.
Sounds good. Speaking of history, you like apples? Check out apples. Edwards Air Force. This is from Brian Everstein at B Everstein on X. Edwards Air Force Base passed along these new photos of an F-16 all dressed up for its 50th birthday. The Viper had its accidental first flight on January 20th, 1974, 50 years and 4 days ago, during what was supposed to be a high-speed taxi test. This is a fascinating story. It's a great video, too. We're going to show it here in just a second. But, man, look at that.
That's
look at that tail flash.
Yeah. That's very cool.
Freaking love that. And I love the original colors of the F-16 when it was in the red, white, and blue. I mean, obviously, that was the YF-16 at the time.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I'm going to show you this quick video here. Let me just let me back out of this. And I know, Aaron, you've got a bunch of F-16 photos that you want to show as well. So, but this is great.
I just want to mention on Instagram Live, Air Show Stuff is watching. Thanks for watching. The Edwards tails are fire, which they are. Those Edwards tails are sick. Yeah. Hopefully, more of us will be able to see those before they repaint those. But hopefully, leave them that way for a while.
We could see one or something. So, all right. So there's some music kind of under this because this is a promo video actually from I think it's from Lockheed Martin.
Is it?
Yeah. And so I don't know if the music's copyrighted or not. It's a cool video. You got to hear the commentary from this guy. So anyway, Before we start the video, though, I want to say, hey, Sundowner Studio says hello. Hi, fellas. Sorry I'm late. I will recap the vid getting ready for tomorrow's 50th anniversary show here at Edwards.
That's
Never
awesome.
mind. Don't want to talk to him.
I know.
Have fun, man.
Wow.
Yeah, get some awesome shots, man, for the F-16
We're supposed to work
50th.
tomorrow, so maybe we
I know, dude.
work and drive down to Edwards.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
We're only 4 hours from here. So.
Yeah. On Instagram, Jess_and_Jen_2019 says, "Good evening, gentlemen."
Well, good evening,
thank you,
Jen.
Jess and Jen. How you doing?
That was a mouthful.
That was a mouthful with all those underscores.
That's what she said.
Exactly.
Aircraft images, man, fancy paint schemes look pretty awesome on the F-16s and any military aircraft in general. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's go to this video. I don't know if you guys all knew this, but the first flight of the F-16, the YF-16, was actually not even supposed to be a first
I'm
flight
actually
at all.
very interested in that. I did not know that.
Okay, check this out.
We had progressed to the point of a high-speed taxi run. We had done low-speed taxi. In fact, that's the way the airplane was rolled out and presented to the public, was it taxied up under its own power. Now, I had intended all the way along to put a little bit of daylight under the wheels, maybe a foot or two, fly at about 1,000 feet down the runway and land it. And in the meantime, checking out the lateral or the roll response sensitivity. I started the run. The airplane accelerated very smartly, of course.
Yeah.
Pulled the power back, and we had an unfortunate wiring problem in the airplane where the exhaust nozzle would not open up, thus killing thrust. The airplane was very sensitive and rolled.
Oh, shit.
It rolled violently left. I countered with an equally violent right command.
Oh, he's like,
we were all instantly in what's called a pilot-induced oscillation. The airplane rolling back and forth very quickly. It's turning left all this time. I could see it was going to go out into the dirt, so I just powered it up and let go of the controls, just let it fly away.
Wow.
A rather extended turn to the downwind, came around and landed. Most of the flight was done with me barely touching the stick, if at all. We had a full instrumentation system up and running, and we learned just an incredible amount of data about the airplane that we may not have even touched in the prototype test program. Now going to deliver the 4,500th airplane.
That's crazy.
Having been involved in the program from the very beginning, it gives me a great sense of pride, being very thankful to have been a member of the team that produced this remarkable milestone in combat aircraft, especially as measured by today's standards.
So I just want to mention, so he looked kind of like Ryan before that first flight, and this is how he looked when he landed.
Yeah. They probably had to spray his flight suit off of him too.
Oh my God. Could you imagine? That was just crazy. So
But
yes.
After seeing the video, I was kind of having these thoughts of like, yeah, it took off, and I didn't mean
Right.
to. But then after seeing it do that, he probably shit his pants a little bit. So, and it looked obviously he did the right thing, because if he would have put it down in that off the runway, it probably would have destroyed the
Well, isn't it
aircraft,
interesting how he said that he just accelerated the throttle and just let
Just
go
let
of the
go.
stick and just let
Yeah.
it do its
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah.
So it obviously wanted to fly.
Yeah.
Airshow Stuff says, "Come on, new demo bird painted like YF-16. How cool would that be?"
That would
Absolutely.
be
That
amazing.
would be sick. That's a great idea.
That's a great idea. Hey, if you're listening.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
that would be cool.
So I compiled like looks like 8 or 9 F-16 shots, maybe a few more through the years because we love shooting F-16s too.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's just some awesome paint and aggressors and you name it. But here, I'll just go ahead and start going through these. But this is actually I've been turning the caption off so we can get the full image on there. This is an old Fightin' Fujin F-16 from the 388th Fighter Wing.
Yes.
And the 4th Fighter Squadron. And this is when it was transferred to Hill Air Force Base, or to Nellis from Hill. And it still had the Hill tail on it. But anyway, so that was taken actually down at Nellis. This was also at Nellis. We got one of the Splinter 64th Aggressor F-16s. Gotta love that, and beautiful light there. Next shot, can't talk about F-16s without the Thunderbirds, But this was a shot
ever since I was a kid. So
oh yeah, this was up. Yep. This was up at Hill Air Force Base, one of the air shows. There's actually one coming up at the end of June this year, so we're looking forward to that.
Thank the Lord.
Yeah, and then here's F-16 sunset shot. Gotta love that. Turning, on base, turning final for Nellis. And then here's a Wolfpack F-16. That was when Hill Air Force Base hosted a combat hammer where you had the Wolfpack from God. I'm so bad with bases sometimes, but Kunsan Air Force Base or Air Base. Kunsan. Yeah, Korea. Yeah.
On Korea.
Excuse me.
By the way, that event, I don't know if you guys knew this, was actually sponsored by Safe Skies Utah.
Yeah, right. Well, they're F-16s, so
Right. Yeah, exactly.
And then here's 64th Aggressor. This is at William Tell, which is really cool because William Tell, they weren't having F-16s compete. It was F-15s, F-22s, F-35s. And so I remember we did an episode of the podcast. We're like, what the hell? The F-16 isn't a part of this, but they actually were. They were the Red Air, so they were the aggressors.
Yep.
But anyway, and then here's probably my favorite aggressor paint scheme, which is no more. They actually retired this aircraft last year. This is Blizzard. There's a shot of Blizzard.
Yeah, that's cool.
They need to do another one in that paint scheme for sure.
Well, do one of the 65th aggressor.
That would be sick. But anyway, here's Shaw Air Force Base, 79th Fighter Squadron, the Tiger, the Tell. That was at Red Flag last year. It's a great one. And then here's one of the Ghost aircraft. There's multiple F-16s actually painted in Ghost, but this is at William Tell. So that's it there, and then that's it after it flew by. So right before and then after, but that was sick.
Did I hear you say they got rid of Wraith as well?
No.
Okay.
Still have Wraith. Okay.
It was just Blizzard.
Yeah. Yeah, and what they do is when they retire an airframe, they don't necessarily retire the paint scheme. They just it just happened to have that paint on it at the time of retirement. But
okay.
So anyway, and then here's just a Nellis based aircraft, probably weapons school.
The charts.
Yeah.
We probably shouldn't zoom too much closer on that one.
Yeah, we won't. And then here's classic Thunderbird Diamond, with the Rocky Mountains in the background at Hill Air Force Base.
Definitely, I was going to say Hill Air Force Base.
Yeah, it's always a classic. And then there's another Wolfpack F-16. Just keeping that burner lit the whole time. And then this is one of my favorite Thunderbird shots.
I was late on this.
Zoom in on this.
That's right. Zoom in on this. But anyway, so that's a handful of my favorite F-16 shots throughout the years. So happy 50th to the F-16 Viper or Fighting Falcon, however you wanted to say it.
Wadman, Wraith flew today. Hate I missed it again.
Oh, nice.
Damn it.
Yep.
Again. Oh, shoot. So Wadman, are you? I take it you're down in Vegas right now.
Yeah, you know
might be up for maintenance at Hill.
that always happens.
Oh,
at
that's
Red Flag. Like you do what you can, but sometimes you go and you take that pee break when you think nothing's gonna happen, and then bam,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
something happens.
What did I miss? Everything.
Everything.
Exactly.
They dream sixed all day, and you run to Maverick to get a bite to eat, and
You know, BH was saying it's now Dream 7. There's a
Really?
Dream 7 now, so
They just
they just keep
updated.
adding up the bullshit.
but yeah, like and then you go and take that break, and then you're
Just
at
updating
Maverick, and they
procedure.
all start flex. Then like 4 F-35s take off.
Well,
flex.
and you get back, dude, you
Yeah.
should have been here. It was the lowest flex I've ever seen. It was the coolest thing ever.
I know.
You're just like, you know what? Shut up.
That's how it goes, though. But
So I lived, and this was before Ryan was born. But Aaron and you were way too young to remember. But we lived in Layton, Utah, just below Hill Air Force Base, just south of the base, south of the runway, and we lived there when they were flying the F-105, the Thuds, the Thunder Chief,
nice.
and the F-16s, and the F-4 Phantoms, and I just remember seeing the F-16s for the first time and just thinking that was just like, space age compared to everything else. And
Yeah.
and the shape, pretty awesome. Pretty cool airplane. I can't believe it's 50 years old.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Going strong.
Pretty cool.
Well,
pretty cool.
I think you know what? Speaking of aircraft that are a little bit older, I just want to show this beautiful departure by 747. This is a beautiful shot. Check this out. Let me cue it up here. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Just watching this aircraft never gets old to me.
No.
Lufthansa.
Well, okay, so this
Watch
is
this.
actually.
Look at this.
Oh, love that.
Look at that.
Damn. Yeah, that's a lot of wing surface.
That is a lot of wing surface.
This was actually kind of cool. I don't have videos or photos, maybe for next week or something, but it's kind of cool. Today, I noticed, you can tell those 747s flying overhead, way overhead, at the contrails. So I snapped a photo of it, did some video of it with my iPhone, and then looked it up, and it was a Lufthansa 747-8 heading to LA from Frankfurt, and then I got home and I was finding there's a couple YouTube channels that always live stream from LAX.
Oh yeah,
and I actually caught it landing about an hour after that on the live stream. It was pretty cool. But
Funny
that's what us av geeks do,
Yeah, I was gonna say
my wife. Yeah,
like,
Jessica's like, you're such a fucking nerd, and I'm like, well, look, I just saw that.
All right. She's
I
like,
know.
hey, just go out and shovel the fucking snow or something, will you? So I don't know how many people saw this 747-8F taken out of Miami, suffering an engine fire. Check this out.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's on fire. Oh my God.
Smart.
Sorry.
That's quite the fireworks show.
It's on fire.
It is.
Mom.
I love the commentary.
I know. Mom, oh my God.
I hope they're okay. I wonder if they're doing an emergency.
Look at the engine just glow.
It's still doing it.
Yeah,
that's
just all the pieces
and all
are-
the debris
Oh my
just.
God, it's on
See the
fire.
fire. Look at that.
Oh my God.
I mean, not just what's trailing behind it, but on the actual engine surface.
Yeah, yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
Mom.
pretty cool.
Yeah, now they got to do the dreaded 3-engine approach.
Yep.
Yes,
So-
I know. Poor things.
3 out of 4 ain't bad.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm glad that turned out okay, though.
Oh yeah, definitely. Let's see. Okay, one more. Actually, I had a couple more, but this one's kind of cool. It's like, hello.
Oh, nice.
Wouldn't that be awesome? I'm sure they were expecting it, but to like not be expecting it and see that happen.
You better tether that iPhone, dude. If that flew out and got ingested in that F-22, somebody would be in deep shit.
Like,
oh yeah,
oh no.
Well, it's funny because whenever you go up, like I've been up with the Golden Knights a few times, and I mean, you're not really worrying about something falling out and being ingested anywhere, but they actually have you tether everything. You can't wear a hat. If you have your iPhone, it has to be tethered. If camera, it has to be tethered. It's pretty crazy.
That's
so. And then in the category of planes, I wish we're still flying.
Oh yeah, dude.
Check
F-14,
like a sweat back,
classic,
F-14.
full burner.
Dude, look at that climb, dude. Yep, nothing like that right there.
I don't. Is that a real video? Because it looks like it could be like DCS or something.
Did it look fake?
Yeah, kind of a little bit. The audio's definitely fake. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit that on the screen, but anyway.
I don't know whether it's real or not.
I don't know. It's a good render if it's fake, but
anyway,
it's
a good render. And then here's a cool landing at LAX.
Sorry, you gotta add it again, brother. I accidentally hit the switch.
Okay, I got it.
There you go.
Yep. Let's see. Okay, ready? And then I think after this, we'll do the Instagram stories from accounts we follow. We kind of did the fuck around and find out segment without actually doing it.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, well, it has been 2 weeks. So.
Yeah, look at that coming off of the wings. And planes landing at LAX will never get old, in my opinion.
I know. We need to go spotting there a day. I mean, we've been there, we've seen aircraft, but we've never actually captured footage or photos there.
I know. We should go and join the Live LA Flights podcast.
Yeah, right.
There, whether they want us to or not. It's like, who are you?
I know. We'll be like, oh, hey, we're with, Aaron, Tony, and Ryan RampCheck. Hey, we're just going to jump on with you. Taz!
Hey, guys. Glad to see you guys back. Sorry I'm late. Nope, you're totally fine. We're sorry we missed you for a couple of weeks there with our other jobs. I had a question. So the bone that crashed in the fog, I'm curious what kind of instrument landing system is on the bone. Is it just what the airport's doing? Is it category 1, category 2? Should those pilots have even been attempting to land in that kind of weather?
Category 3.
Yeah, category 3, 3B.
Category 5. Are we talking about kaiju here? Sorry.
But no, we're just curious. And I guess it also depends on what the actual airfield is capable of. What landing minimums are possible, like even at Hill Air Force Base? I mean, not Hill, like Nellis, excuse me. Let me know. By the way, Sundowner Studios. Hoo-yah!
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
But let's see. So Taz says they would have had standard ILS, no Cat 2. Okay, so basically...
So really bad fog is a bad combination.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
That's a bummer. Anyway, I guess as soon as the accident investigation reports out, we'll find out exactly what happened. But maybe it was a combination with mechanical.
Right.
Because, aviation accidents are rarely just one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about it earlier, Taz. So we're glad you jumped on. Thanks, man.
Yes, we were just like, I wish Taz was on right now, and then here you are.
Yeah, and just like that, you answered our question. Thanks, buddy.
Cool.
All right, everybody.
All right.
I think it's time for everybody's favorite segment. You ready? You got it all queued up, brother?
Yes,
I do now.
Oh, I've got the music right here.
Oh,
yeah.
Well,
it's your job to do the sound bites. So when we get an Instagram story from like a like a hottie, anyway.
Just say yes and we'll move on.
All right, everybody. It is time for Instagram stories from accounts we follow.
All right, so we're starting out with we got Sammy here. Sammy's great. She's had some good ramp swag. We've sent her and some.
Hey,
and this is my.
Anyway,
that's my. Hey, that's Bryn, brother. That's your niece.
Okay, wait. I got a
wait. Whoa. Well, to your defense, that is her friend Kelsey in the black there.
Okay,
but Bryn is the one with the jean skirt or the shorts on. But anyway, there's Brinny. But anyway, and she's a dance teacher and choreographer, so that's what those photos are there. But Warai Wicks, oh yeah, so Jacob's wife started a business. And selling candles. So
nice.
There you go. Go give her a follow. Maybe some business. We need to order some jet fuel Java. That one is. It'd be interesting to see what that smells like. Gotta love it. Testing out a new spring scent. Well, there you go.
That looks like a strawberry shake to me.
I know it did. It looked like a big straw. All right, Hank Zerbier, there you go. F-35 demo team's been practicing a bunch up at Hill. Of course, we've been so damn busy, we haven't been able to go up and catch any of the demo practices right now.
Hashtag Safe Skies Utah.
Yeah, exactly. We'll definitely try to make it up soon. But F-16 flight testing, having fun. Cool.
Very cool.
So up at Hill is a major depot center for F-16s and other airframes. But so TX Aviation Images, Jeremy. Oh, there he is. H-Town bound. See you in a few days. Like he lives on a damn airplane. Yeah, I know. Shocker.
SkyWest taking the H-Town.
Yeah, cool. Hobby Airport. But anyway, all right. Let's see. Butter or not butter? Let's vote here.
Wait, what?
Butter or not butter? Let's see how the landing is. Let's give it a vote as soon as we see it. Oh, that's pretty good.
I'm gonna say butter.
Yeah. Let's vote butter. Oh shit, it won't let us vote.
Didn't see.
I'd say butter.
That was a pretty smooth landing.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, a lot of ads tonight. What the hell? First ever spot with the Nicor 200 to 500. Well, all right. Well, there you go. Looks like you're doing all right.
For you.
There, Carter Films. He lives down in St. George, guys.
Oh, nice.
What's this Bayou Eagle? Spitfire? What was that? I saw. Hell, that was a Spitfire. That's cool. They're like flying and.
They just saw one.
GA28 on the right hand side and slightly underneath. Copy, Crawford. Did you copy that?
That's funny. ORD spotting.
Freedom.
Sounds of freedom. Cool. Now, that was a great shot that our boy Brett got. Isn't that cool?
We were at that red flag, weren't we?
No, this is the actual one that he was there this week.
Oh,
that's this week?
Yeah, that's this week, dude. I know. Isn't that sick?
Oh, we're going to. I see that.
I have FOMO.
I do too.
Gosh.
Damn.
Wow.
Holy shit. Larry H. Miller Sandy. Good Lord.
Is very nice, by the way, but
yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, here goes. Here's Fontana. My gosh, he is all over the place, always posting. If you don't follow him, give him a follow up there. G Fontana 767. He is an Atlas Air 767 captain, and he uses that benefit of flying around the world to visit some awesome stuff.
Love that.
Awesome locations. He captures awesome stuff, not visits awesome stuff. But that kind of sounded retarded. But anyway, where's the Tommy boy?
The German museum.
Look at that. Wow, that's a B-29.
Oh no, that's Boxcar. So that's got to be. Where is Boxcar at? Is that Dayton?
I have no idea.
That might be Dayton, actually.
That's Dayton. It's got to be. I bet we'll see an XB70 here in a second.
I'm going to be super jealous if we do.
Yeah, I'm just kind of scrolling. Oh, look at that. That's cool. This F4 has a couple MiG kills.
And was the next one an F-111?
No, A7.
That was
Looked
an
like,
A7.
yeah.
Yeah, A7.
No,
Turn my
they
head.
normally don't face that way.
Yeah.
There was an F1.
Hey, speaking of thud.
There's the thud.
There's
Yep.
the
Bam,
thud.
bam.
Bam, bam. That's cool. B-36. Look at that.
Definitely, it's
Jesus.
definitely in Dayton. That B-36, I love that plane.
Okay, guys. What's this one?
That one?
Yeah.
That one?
That's
Come on. Get it
looks
right.
29.
Yeah.
It's a B-50.
A B-50.
They did the updated engines on a B-29 and called the B-50. Okay, so here's the B-58 Hustler.
There's
That's a
the Hustler.
badass airplane.
love
You know, Hustler has definitely got to be one of those aircraft that if I had 3 wishes to see any aircraft fly again, it would.
Oh, yeah.
B-58 would definitely be on.
Oh,
that.
I think so too.
Oh, yeah.
I see.
Definitely.
Was that
The name, too.
What's
What's that,
KC-97
Tony?
right there?
Yep, it is.
There
It
it
is,
is.
and an F-86. It looks.
Jeez,
Oh,
like.
yeah.
We're going to spend this whole
I know, just on
That's okay.
Fontana's.
I
That's
love
all
it.
right. These are great. Yeah, look at that. Freaking Mach 2 bomber.
Up there on his story. There's like a
Yeah.
billion of them.
Oh, I know.
4
F-104.
Starfighter. I got to see those fly.
That's cool. I've got to see a 104 fly.
Yeah.
Actually, there was a private owner in Arizona
Oh wow.
that had one. Big
Is that a
23. Say again.
Was that a full?
The Foxbat.
That's
wasn't it?
Foxbat.
Yeah, MiG 23.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we got. Is this the F-102 or F-106? F-102.
F-102. The
I think
F-106
it's-
has the pointy tail.
That's the Delta Dart, right?
Yep. Versus
Yeah.
the Delta Dagger.
Cool. F4. Gotta love that. F-100.
Hey, I got to see the Thunderbirds fly with those aircraft.
Did you
Really? That's cool.
Yeah,
F-100.
I am jealous.
I am
There's the MiG-29.
Yeah, there's a MiG-29.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep, there you go. And then the Su-27.
Yeah.
That's cool. Great looking. All
We're
right,
gonna rename this segment
F-117.
Instagram story from the account we follow.
I know. All right, we'll do a couple more and then we'll end it. But
Oh, dude, we got to keep scrolling. We got to see.
yeah,
the
these are great. All right, there's Tornado, cool, and the Desert Camo. Okay, I remember seeing A10s flying in that paint.
the green camo,
Yep.
and
The
there's
bone.
bone.
Beautiful. Gotta love it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I see why they call it the bone. B-1 bone.
If you're just figuring that out.
No, dude.
Anyway, cool. There's a B2 mock-up prototype. U2.
There's
B36.
B-36.
B58 again.
Yep.
Gotta love those.
Cool museum.
B-36.
Yeah, SR-71.
The
That's a
Habu.
cool museum.
Yeah, dude. We need. Okay, there's an F-102 now, right?
Is that
Yeah, that's. Or is that?
is that the
Delta?
F-106? Yeah.
I always get the 102 and 106.
There's the XB7.
There's the XB70.
There's my baby.
We knew it was
Oh,
there.
Oh, we got to go to the
I
experimental
know.
research aircraft hangar.
I
That
know. Damn, what an
the
awesome.
most amazing aircraft ever.
I know. That's sick.
Oh,
That's
look,
sick.
is that a
C-141?
C-141? Yep.
It is. It is.
Yeah, I missed those.
The Star Lifter.
Hey, look. There's a shuttle mock-up.
Nice.
That's cool. Oh yeah, look at that.
23.
23. That's cool.
Yeah.
I thought they had that. That is sick.
Nice.
What an amazing aircraft. And then of course, there's
Why couldn't the Air Force just awarded both?
oh god, I know, dude. Seriously.
Lifted body. Oh, look. Harrier.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's like the model that you got, Tony.
Yep, that's my model
yeah.
right there. That's the one. That's the
Yeah, that's
aircraft.
cool.
I'm gonna
15. Wow, we need to end this segment, but it's too enjoyable. Loving all these aircraft.
There she is, right
There's
there.
the Connie. Yep, the Columbine. Wow, look at that Jetstar. I remember fueling those when I worked in Salt Lake.
Old G3, I think.
Yeah, Q9. Wow, that's crazy. The Vertijet.
Oh, there's one of the original Osprey.
Yeah.
And there's the Mighty Raptor.
Yeah, baby. Probably a mock-up, but anyway, all right. That's it.
Cool.
That's it. And then, hey, Cammy Bammy, too, out snowboarding. If she's not flying the buff, she's definitely on the slopes this winter.
Or with her dog.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
That's true. So anyway, that is the segment, the conclusion.
I really didn't mean to cut you off, brother. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. You're good. I'm just enjoying my ice, to be honest with you.
Jeez, yeah,
Nice.
you are.
Hey, everybody, don't forget the RampCheck Aviation Podcast live stream is usually live every Tuesday. We've been a little busy right now,
That's
so bear
our goal.
with us. And, our other jobs right now are, helping pay for the podcast. But if you'd also like to help support us, go to the RampSwag store right now, www.rampcheckglobal.com. That's the landing page that'll take you to pretty much everything you need. RampCheck, the RampCheck store or the RampSwag store, our podcasts and all that other stuff. And check out some of this cool looking shit we got.
The new sticker. So we actually didn't cover this, but the 187th Fighter Wing actually came out with a new red tail F-35, and
Yes, they
that's
did.
what these
Cool.
stickers
Go on.
represent. But when those came out, I thought it looked so awesome, especially on an Air Force jet, having some color on it like that. So we had to throw some stickers together. Plus, got to give a shout out to the Tuskegee Airmen, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
go watch the movie Red Tails. Great
yeah,
movie,
dude.
by the way.
It is a great
I love
movie.
it. Classic.
But anyway, these are all the different stickers. I happen to love this one. You got the silhouette, and then you've got the the red tail on there.
That's pretty cool. I like that a
love
lot.
that one. This is a cool sticker too with the top silhouette. Love that one.
Yeah.
But anyway, so stickers. And then also we got a couple, I think I showed you guys this last time, but we got the KC-46, the KC-10, and the KC-135. And then, of course, the Noise Complaint Department trash can shirts and hoodies. But this is a new design that I threw together. It's kind of cool. RampCheck by AvGeeks for AvGeeks.
Oh, like it. Like that a lot.
Established 2016. So, and
Sign
we've
me
got
up.
Yeah, exactly. We need to do that. It's got F-35, 747, and a P-51 there, just kind of representing different genre of aviation and different eras. But anyway, that's available in a hoodie and a T-shirt. But anyway, thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, we've had some more Ramp Swag orders just this past week and stuff. So we appreciate that. It helps support the show. Help support us in what we do and our passion for aviation and bringing it to y'all.
Absolutely. RampCheckGlobal.com. Go right now. Get your hashtag RampSwag. Aircraft images, man, I really hope to see this Red Tail 35 up here in Tennessee one of these days. I'm sure you're going to see him eventually.
Oh, yeah.
I would agree. Sundowner Studios.
Oh, this must have been back when we were going through.
Yep.
So
B-50. You're right. You're right. The B-50.
Very cool.
And we got the landing voting for butter.
Yeah, there you go.
Got a hot knife through butter. And then Taz saying he'll have to go back and rewatch it. So cool.
You should.
Yep.
Cool.
Awesome.
Definitely.
Good show, brothers.
Yes. We'll definitely see. Do we have any crazy travel coming up next week? I don't think we do we?
I don't think so. I think we'll be good to go next week.
Ryan will be down here.
However, there is a little bit of a challenge, but I'll talk to you guys off air about that. But I think we should be fine.
Okay.
For the next several weeks.
All right. Sounds good. All right, everybody. Thank you again for watching the RampCheck Aviation.
What?
Yes. Dude, I just lost it. Anyway, I'm Tony. I'm old. I'm older than the F-16.
What'd you do?
I already said I'm Tony. Who's next?
Six number two.
All right.
That's
Once
awesome.
again, thank you again for watching the RampCheck Aviation Podcast live stream. I'm Tony.
I'm Aaron.
And I'm Ryan. Good day.